I saw this, and I wonder what you think, Dibs. It's a little, interesting.
Talk to me.
Jason La Canfora, hour ago. More than one NFL general manager came away from the Senior Bowl fairly convinced that Justin Fields will be dealt.
Wow. Okay.
Huh.
To whom and for what?
I mean, the quarterback...
Is Eberflus still there?
Eberflus is still there.
But he didn't draft Justin Fields.
He sure didn't.
No.
He sure didn't. Maybe I feel this way every Valentine's Day, but man, the quarterback carousel this year. Holy smokes, the quarterback carousel this year.
What do you mean? No big names are flying around.
I mean...
Brady retiring.
Brady's gone.
Rodgers ayahuasca.
Rodgers could be dealt.
Stafford, my neck and my back.
There's the Lamar Jackson situation.
Yeah.
Now you got Justin Fields rumors. You got the top 10 in the draft where 9 of them need a quarterback.
Pretty much.
A really good quarterback draft. You have an entire conference that is almost devoid of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Derek Carr opted out.
Derek Carr
yesterday.
is available as a free agent.
Happy Quarantine's Day.
The 49ers are technically the NFC favorite and couldn't even tell you which cheap quarterback they're going to use.
Oh, it's Jimmy G. He's back.
Garoppolo is running around out there.
Exactly.
Spadona's over there trying not to barf with where he knows this conversation's going to go over the next 3 months, which is if the Raiders choose Jimmy Garoppolo, are they actually better or worse than they ever were with Derek Carr?
That's an interesting question.
We can throw that at Chris Rose in 53 minutes.
Okay.
What do you think?
Worse.
Worse?
Yeah. Yes.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah. I mean, I think that Derek Carr...
Kind of circumstantial, but yeah.
Derek Carr's course has been run. His race has been run, but... I look at the way he played last year and the last couple of years, and I don't think that he was the problem with that team. And that's me, a guy who didn't watch every single snap of Raider football.
Yeah.
You had a defense that was unable to really make the important stops when you needed to, and you had health issues on the offense. I thought Derek Carr was fine, and if you want to do better, Raiders, then you better do better.
Yeah, I think fine is a good word, and fine is often not that good of a word. Do you know what I mean by that?
Fine works for the Niners because everything else around them was so good that Jimmy Garoppolo he was fine.
Yeah, sometimes it was good. It wasn't good enough. But the word fine, you know this. We joke about it all the time. Hey, how you doing? I'm fine. Oh, hell, what's wrong?
Yeah,
fine ain't great. And so if Derek Carr was fine, that's not great, especially if Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert are in your division. And maybe a rebirthed Russell Wilson, we'll find out. That's not good enough. And so Derek Carr, you're right. He was fine. He's a good player. I think he is, my favorite new phrase, risk averse. I think that was Derek's problem.
Yeah.
Derek took the easy way out on too many plays. Doesn't mean he's a bad player. Not turning the ball over is a really good thing for a quarterback. But I think that's what, even though it was only one game, I think that's what caught the 49ers off guard with Jarrett Stidham. I think they did a ton of tape on the Las Vegas Raiders, and then they got to the game, and by no way, shape, or form did they think somebody was going to come out and start slinging it downfield. They were jamming up the short area of the field because that's what the Raiders used. And then Stidham was like, well, I ain't got nothing to lose.
Right.
I'm going to huck it downfield. And he kept throwing it over everybody's head, and it kept working. And so the Niners weren't ready for that, and I thought it was actually a story about Derek Carr. It's like Derek wouldn't take chances down the field, and in that division, and in the NFL, quite frankly, you got to do that.
And maybe Derek had gotten to a point where he's starting to see ghosts because the amount of punishment he has taken in his NFL career, and we'll see where he ends up going. But to your point, the quarterback carousel has been dramatic, and I look forward to hearing from Chris Rose to figure out not only where Derek Carr lands, who Vegas quarterback will be, where does Jimmy G go, the draft picks, and Lamar Jackson. There's a lot of movement. Aaron Rodgers, does he go back to Green Bay? And I think ultimately Aaron Rodgers might dictate the way all this goes. Where he goes, maybe the dominoes fall from there.
I mean, is he available or not? He's got his darkness retreat coming up this week, right? Yeah, so nothing happens until the wizard comes from back behind the curtain, and then we go from there.